They towed my truck without warning, so I made their entire parking lot disappear. I walk outside and my truck is gone. $38,000 just vanished. I check my phone, but there's no notice, no warning, nothing at all. I call the HOA office and they give me an address for Oak Ridge Towing on 5th Street. I drive there and the manager hands me a bill for $650 for the tow, plus $85 per day for storage. I ask why they towed it and she just shrugs, says the HOA called it in for violation of overnight parking rules. I show her my resident parking pass, but she doesn't care and tells me to pay up or the fees keep climbing. I call Diane Blackwell, the HOA board president, and she answers on the 4th ring. I explain the situation, but she cuts me off saying, "People like you need to learn that HOA rules aren't suggestions. They're the law here." And then she hangs up on me. That's when I remember my grandfather's estate and the deed I inherited just last month, so I pull it from my files that night. I'm a civil engineer, so I know how to read property surveys, and I trace the boundaries, then cross-reference with county records. The parking lot, the entire half-acre lot where they towed my truck from, is actually mine, because my grandfather owned it. The HOA thought they were leasing it from the county, but that lease expired 8 years ago. Nobody renewed it, and they've been using my land illegally for nearly a decade. I draft a 72-hour eviction notice, file it with the county clerk, and serve it to Diane personally. She laughs, actually laughs out loud, but then she reads it and her face goes white. I call my attorney, and he confirms everything. The land is mine, and the parking lot is an illegal structure on private property. We send a second letter stating they must remove the lot or pay $12,000 per month in back rent, plus storage fees and damages. Diane calls an emergency board meeting, and I attend to watch them panicking about where residents will park and how much demolition will cost. At least $380,000 minimum, plus 6 months to build a new lot elsewhere. I watch them scramble, ask questions, and demand answers that nobody has. The county building inspector shows up because I requested the visit, and he red tags the entire lot as an unsafe structure on private land with no permits and no approval, ordering it shut down in 14 days. Diane calls me with her voice shaking because she wants to negotiate, so I offer a 15-year lease at $12,000 per month, non-negotiable. She signs within 48 hours, and the HOA refunds my $650, waives all storage fees, and returns my truck with a full tank of gas. I drive past the lot every morning now, my lot, and I have to ask, who else inherited a power move? Have you ever inherited something that changed everything? Drop it below.